How much percentage do you think Pinery will sell? Hello everyone!
Welcome back to our another series of project analysis.
Yay! Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Pinery Residences that's actually launching soon.
Actually, this Saturday.
Yes,
Review will start.
Saturday. Okay, but why we dragged the video until today is of course we are waiting for some info. It's finally out. Later we'll share with you. Okay, so same thing what you'll see today, of course, we'll talk about the project details. And also, I think one important thing is that we want to be talking about how to identify the sweet spots of Pinery as well as per what we have seen in River Modern before episode. And of course, some of the layouts and some of our top choices.
Yes.
Okay, moving forward. Come, scan time. If you need any questions, you have any questions or any comments for us, please feel free to scan and talk to us. This will link us to our WhatsApp.
Right, for any deeper analysis.
Yes.
Happy to help.
Okay, come, let's talk about the project analysis. So what we will see here, of course, the developer is Hoi Hub, okay? And of course, this is a mixed-use development. That means to say it will comes with commercial podium, supermarket, food court, early childhood as well. Okay, total we have 6 blocks of 14 stories, total 588 units. Okay, so total you can see the 6 blocks over here. Okay, interestingly, in terms of car parks, we have 474 car parks inclusive of 5 EV lots and 4 accessible lots. Okay, then of course, in the aspect of things, residential GFA is actually 50,664, but the commercial is 11,300. Frankly, it's not the biggest that we see, but I think it works.
Correct. It's still good
I think it works.
to have all your...
At least you have your supermarket, you have F&Bs, you got retails, etc. Still not so bad. We even managed to have early childcare like that. I think it's not bad.
Yes.
Okay, so in the matter of things, you'll see the estimated TOP will be about Q4 2029. That's for residential. For commercial, about Q2 2029. So by right, before you move in, retail is already done. That means to say, well, you're moving in, very hungry, right? Actually, you can go down to makan and do your things already.
Yes.
Oh, that's also good lah, huh? Okay, so some of the consultants that we have over here.
Correct.
I think recently we see a lot of these 4 alphabets.
ADDP.
Yeah, I think they're doing very, very well. And I think their projects, in terms of how they design their things, very nice also.
Correct. And then the good thing is also Hoi Hub will be the one that will be managing the tenant pool. Yeah, so you'll get a good mix of tenant profile, no overlap, kind of like retail, F&B also.
And later we also get to see what's the distribution of the commercial as well. So at least we can take it from there. Right? Okay, so in terms of location, if you can see, of course, the nearest MRT that is actually near to is Tampines West. So you notice that I say Pinery is a mixed development. It's not exactly integrated. But if you put the term very loosely, right, because Pinery is like a underpass, sheltered underpass to the MRT, right?
Yes.
Technically, it's also like integrated.
Correct. I mean,
Loosely
like what you say,
loosely
it's very
lah.
loosely used. As long as you are like connected to the MRT, people kind of say that you're like integrated living lah.
The most important thing is not what term that we use. The most important is this C word called convenience.
Correct.
Right? As long as I know that even if I go down to the MRT, I won't have to bring umbrella or, I'm sheltered from the sun. I think that is good enough for me to know. I don't need to know whether it's mixed or integrated.
Yeah, it's very moving forward, very loosely used already.
Yes. Okay, come moving forward. So some of the perspective that we have. Okay.
So this is how Pinery looks.
Yes.
Very nicely spread across.
Yes. Then this is the side map that we have. Total 6 blocks that we have seen here. Okay, so 2 pools, full facilities as well with your tennis court.
Correct. Yeah, very straightforward. North-south
Very
orientation.
straightforward. Okay, so north-south. Okay, so this is the unit mix. If you can see tradition, this is actually quite tradition where you see like the 2 bedrooms are also holding a more weightage among all the unit types as well. Then the 5 bedrooms that we only have 12 units. So you can actually see that the 2 bedroom here actually is quite in abundance lah. But
which is a good thing, I feel. Because a lot of people actually have a bit of concern. Because I think you also know next to Pinery, there's another development, EC, called Reveal are coming. Yeah, so but then of course ECs, they don't have 2 bedders. So it's nice that Pinery has a bigger percentage of 2 bedrooms. So in a sense, like some people who might be a bit worried about exit, which we will talk about later as well, at least 2 bedders, your competition will be a little bit lesser.
Actually, that's true because you realize in the surrounding of things, we will look at to the map, right? Actually, this surrounding wise, you don't see a lot of new upcoming development already. Yes, of course, if you're looking at this, we are actually quite near to Treasure and Tampines. But however, you realize that whatever that is transacted, more or less has been transacted already. in that aspect of times, we will still be newest in the surrounding. Plus the most important thing is we are connected to this. Travel and terminus to walk to MRT
far.
quite far lah. And if it's raining, you need bring umbrella lah.
Correct.
Okay, so I think in the aspect of things, we have an edge lah, even for our 2 bedrooms.
People will pay this kind of premium still at the end of the day. Yeah.
Got premium, I think quite affordable.
Quite affordable.
Later we see the price.
Very good. Yeah, later.
Okay, come. So, Sam, I think this is the main topic we want to talk about today is how to identify the sweet spot. You realize actually this started with River Modern where we actually talk about what is a sweet spot in pricing to buy, because I think the most common problems that buyers face today, especially for new launch, is what if I end up paying the highest price possible? Right?
I understand.
This is what O-level, I score as much as possible. You buy the highest price possible, you realize your profit will your exit will feel that it's a little bit tedious because of the higher price. So today, or rather what is upcoming from now, right, we're actually going to do this for all our projects. Is number one, how to in order to identify a sweet spot, we actually do 2 things. First is to identify the USP of the project. Second thing is to identify the pricing strategy of the developer.
Correct.
But because this is all done before the projects, okay, we are unable to tell you exactly this project is how it's going to price. Okay, that's why we will have you drawn out scenarios so that based on the day itself, when we see the project and we see the pricing, we know the strategy, we can adapt accordingly. You can actually watch then you can so-called watch back
guesstimate, play out the different scenarios in your head.
Correct. But there's another way that is the more easier one, don't need so headache one
which is cost.
Cost. Okay. Okay. So shall we what?
Can.
Okay.
So when we talk about USP, what does it mean?
What is the USP of Pinery?
Pinery, definitely, given that it's a mixed development or even directly connected to the MRT, definitely it will be convenience.
Yes.
That people are looking out for. So that's why I would say that, for people who are looking at integrated development, even the resale buyers or the buyers currently, definitely they are looking for something that they go down door to door, you open the elevator door.
Actually, I beg to
retail,
differ.
F&B is all there. Or MRT.
Convenience is not a strong enough word.
Then what is strong?
You see, convenience is okay. I want to go supermarket to buy something.
Okay.
I change already. I go down. I cross the road opposite. I go supermarket.
Okay.
Convenience.
Convenience, yes.
Ours is super convenience. You know why?
Because you go down straight away, maybe
go down, the door open, ting, supermarket.
The NTUC is over there already.
If it's NTUC can you imagine, right? If you watch soccer, soccer got first half, second half, right? So in between first half and second half, there's about 10 to 20 minutes break. Okay, for you to run opposite and come back, you need to take a slow jog one. Correct or not?
Okay,
but this one,
refreshments.
you just ting, go down, ting, come out. Maybe you still got time to go toilet first, no? Is this super convenient? So I very a bit more super. This one is important. So what you need to say is very true, because this is the so-called the USP of Pinery. You can see that mixed development and this super convenience that we get, right, to link to the MRT actually gives us a lot more perspective. But I'll show you a little bit what we can see here. But okay, so this is something that you don't see very usual, very commonly. This is actually the site map of Pinery as well, but it's for the Pinery Mall. So like I told you before, just now we said there's 11,000 square meters of commercial. So that is approximately about 60 units in total, okay? And why developer can show us this? It's by what you said, this is going to be managed by developer, it's not for sale. Okay? Right. So now that we see this, can I ask you, how do we then identify, right, what is the unit to buy?
So if we talk about USP, okay, for example, maybe we bring some examples into perspective. Like River Modern, previously, the USP was?
River facing.
Correct. So then if it's Vela Bay, that's upcoming.
Sea facing.
Then previously Zion Grand.
As tall as possible, 62 stories.
It's correct. So all these different developments all have different USPs.
Yes.
So for Pinery, like what we mentioned earlier, super convenient.
Yes, you're catching on. Super
convenient. So looking at how the site plan is and how all the different blocks are, so developers have already given us where the elevators will land. So we have the MRT, we have the F&B, we also have the retail.
Okay, I ask you, so we talk about super convenience. So now we have 2 options. To be down open is MRT or down open is supermarket. Which one is more important to you?
MRT.
Why?
Because I think out of 7 days, probably 5 days I will use the MRT. Supermarket, maybe not a day-to-day thing.
Okay.
Yeah, MRT more every day. Kind of like
Okay.
necessity.
It's true because cannot be every day I go supermarket. Maybe very hot, then I go in to take a walk. But if it's just in my doorstep, then I don't need to. I just go switch on aircon.
Correct.
And importantly, you realize maybe I don't even go supermarket because right now we actually so much online delivery. I don't even need to go down and look the things up.
Correct.
So definitely, if you're looking at this site map, right, I will say that block 930 will actually be the most convenient to the MRT. Or maybe upcoming that is very, very close is of course 932. I think these two are the more closest to the MRT already.
Yes,
and in the aspect of things, we know that this is what is happening. Of course, we have those, some people will prefer like near food court. Also can. But the most important thing is we first need to understand and identify the USP of Pinery, that is the convenience, which is the MRT.
Not wrong, because some people might really want to everyday tapao food before going back home.
Not wrong. But then I tell you, it's all down to pricing.
Yes.
Okay, because it's no point, right? If I be the most convenient, but I pay the most.
Correct.
It's no use.
Yes.
Or the worst thing, I stay here.
Furthest from the MRT.
Furthest from MRT, the USP, right? But I also pay a premium.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So in fact, there are 4 layers that we look at in terms of the convenience, or like what is the good strategy to be. So this is what we look at. Okay. Maybe explain a bit. So number one. Okay, number one, USP, but you pay lesser. This one is the best.
Correct.
Okay. Then the middle layers, the no USP, pay less, right, is a mare. Okay.
So
Worst thing, the worst, second worst is USP, I pay more. Okay, that means I near MRT, but I pay more. Okay, the last one is the worst. No USP, and I still pay more. So we want to be here. Okay, this is where we want to be right? If you're in the middle, if you're in the middle of these things, actually no much difference to you.
Still okay.
Okay, but of course, if you're telling me, hey, I don't need the USP, I just like the area, I don't mind walking a little bit further, but I pay less. Okay,
Alright.
okay, no problem. But of course, USP pay more, this one, no, still okay. How much more that we talk about?
Correct.
But the last one is the no. You don't have anything, but you pay more.
Correct.
Don't make economic
love.
or skills one.
Alright, and then you really don't mind staying here long term? Okay, then maybe you can go into something like
Maybe,
this.
but if you were to be looking at it, layer 1 will be the best. Okay?
Correct.
Next. So after I've identified the USP of Pinery as well. The next one is talking about the developers pricing strategy.
Yes.
We have talked before, actually, in River Modern, there's actually 3 types that we see. Number 1 is the per floor jump. Number 2 is of course by the facing. The third one is by the so-called the bedroom type.
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to play out the 3 different scenarios for you.
Yes.
So if traditionally, because this developer, like we say, it's Hoi Hub,
Yes.
Hoi Hub's past projects, we actually spotted that they like to do loading on floor level.
Regardless view or no view, they will actually look on floor.
Okay,
Correct.
so this is key residences. So you can see actually from level 4 all the way to level 9. Sorry, I'm supposed to be down up but anyway, I like that it will catch your attention a bit.
Correct. Yes. Like that.
Okay, so you can see the level 4 to level 5, the per floor jump was actually 8,000.
Correct.
Okay, level 5 to level 6 was also 8,000. But from level 6 to 7, it became 32,000. So that then you went back to 8,000 and 8,000 again. So this is where you realize you have to be very, very careful. Okay, if you want to buy before the per floor jump, I will suggest you buy level 4.
Correct.
Okay, but if you prefer a higher floor, okay, I'd rather you jump further, maybe go level 9.
Correct.
Anyway, you're going to jump already, might as well go as far as possible.
Don't be the one to pay that
To jump here,
extra difference.
unless you really super duper, or rather, sorry, to buy here. If you super duper love the unit, sure.
Level 7.
But then at least you go in knowing what you are in for. Alright, I think the most important thing, we're not here to scrutinize any unit or any entry. It's just that we want our buyers to buy with an informed decision instead of I pay extra.
And you don't know at that point.
Oh, I tell you, it's very scary. You know, recently I transacted a unit. Okay, so the two units are exactly the same size, same facing, same floor. Okay, but one, the number not so auspicious lah.
Okay, like 04.
That kind of things. But the price difference is 90,000.
For floor to floor.
Same floor, same layout, same facing,
same size.
Same size, same tower.
That is a very, very
only
very
that
nice.
number difference.
Wow, that means
Which one will
actually
you buy?
the one that 90k cheaper, straight away already paper gains instantly of 90,000.
You know, at first my buyer was looking at the one that is the other one, which is the more more auspicious one.
Correct.
Then after I told them, I mean we looked through that, I shared with her, I said, hey, it's 90k cheaper leh. Well, immediately she said, okay, let's go for that.
The number not important already at point in time.
The number important, the 90k
the
important.
90k important, not the unit
Because
number.
I told her, I said, end of the day, let's face it, if you feel that the number is not so good, your neighbor definitely will also be selling, right?
Correct.
Eventually, you sell 90k cheaper than that guy, you still make the same profit.
Correct. Yes.
And does it matter? Yes, it matters that the number is good or no good, but 90k leh. If you're telling me it's 9,000, I will probably go for the better number.
Yeah.
But it's 90,000, I say I cannot bring myself to do it.
That's quite a significant, almost
Correct.
100k kind of
Correct.
difference.
So that's why you see, actually going into these strategies, right? Knowing that what is happening, have clarity is what we want to achieve for you guys. Alright?
Yes.
Okay? Let's move forward. Okay, the next example is continuum.
Also by point.
So you can see 9,000, 9,000, 43, wow, 18, 9,000.
Correct.
So just now you were saying that they bought on the same day, is it?
Yes, so
Which one?
all these are actually all first day prices back in 2023 when Continuum first launched.
First day they also all this lah.
Yes, correct. All in May, back in May 2023.
Wow.
So of course when we were really scrutinizing the numbers, because back then 2023, of course we never really looked so much into detail. But then now looking back, if you had known that, jumping from the 5th to 6th floor is actually about 5 times more than per floor jump. Then of course the regular per floor jump, these are then of course things to note. So Hoi Hub has a kind of bit of a history where they like to do this kind of per floor jump. We are not saying that they will do that for Pinery because we don't know. This is just a scenario that we've played out for you guys, so that when the prices are out, you will kind of know also.
I think what's important here from this transaction that we see, imagine you're the one buying Continue on day one. You're in queue looking to buy this unit.
Yes, these were all their two bedders.
Okay, these are the two bedrooms.
Right.
Then the thing here comes. Okay, imagine you never do this homework. Okay, can I say between 5th and 6th you go for which one?
Naturally, I go for 6.
Go for 6 right? Because you don't know
Yeah.
Because you think that this is what it is But imagine if you have already watched our video, you have been so-called trained or been conditioned that this, or be exposed that this is happening. Will you actually take this instead?
For sure. I wouldn't want to be the one.
Correct. So you realize, right, actually understanding the pricing strategy is no longer just about buying cheap. It's that you know that in a situation like this, you know how to assess whether your unit is safe or not. Not just the agent saying, wow, this one good, buy, it's not very good, buy.
Yes.
And trust me, there are a lot of agents who will say this. Nothing is wrong. I think it's okay to say that yes, it's good to buy. But to have someone to sit you down to analyze this for you, right? Actually, it takes experience and it takes a lot of time. And that's why we actually spend a lot of time to actually do videos like this, right? To make sure that for some reason you get caught on the algorithm, you see our video to this point of time, right? Then at least you know what's going on. It will help you in your next property purchase.
Yes, I think it's also all about protecting your upside potential.
I think that is the thing you also want to be doing.
Yes, because now we look back at the 6th, 7th, 8th floor. Actually, they make very similar amounts already. Maybe a little bit different.
Actually, if this was all available, I know I will go for this. Might as well.
Correct.
I mean, depends on what is the view. If you're telling me, say that the 6th floor view is very, let's say it's a pool facing, for example. So of course 6 and below is very good, right? I might go for this.
Level 4.
If I'm a bit more aggressive, I might go for 3. You know what I mean? The gap here is 60k.
It's really quite big for a
bedroom. So that's why you realize that understanding all these things gives us a lot more clarity. Okay, okay, so what if developer adopt this strategy and it's not a view, what will our sweet spot be?
Correct.
What do you think?
What do you mean by that? So we are saying now, right, usually out of the 3 strategies, developer won't tambah all 3 lah.
If they tambah all 3, maybe they not prepared to sell.
Correct. Yes. So it's usually either or.
Yes.
So let's say if for Pinery Residences, Hoi Hub does go by the per floor strategy, which means that they might not load on the view. So at Pinery we saw outside earlier mainly all HDB BTOs. Then of course we had the internal pool facing ones. So if the loading is going to be on per floor and not on view, then the sweet spot for you might be then near MRT but inward facing.
So
because
MRT.
Then HDB or pool view, the difference might not be that big. So then of course if you buy pool view, you're a little bit more well protected as well. And then of course the key thing to go in will definitely be low floor.
Correct. Because later I'll show you the location map, right? Actually in the surrounding of Pinery, you get a very consistent view, which is HDB.
Correct.
So these people are good because these people eventually will become your buyers.
Correct.
But
yes.
to face them every day, I'm not sure whether it's something that you want lah. So if let's say for example, if Hoi Hub really do adopt this strategy, right? Naturally we'll have to buy into a USP, which is the MRT. Second thing, I think we will actually go into inner facing because like what Uni said, pool versus HDB. If the gap is not big, I might as well go for pool facing.
Correct.
At least I know that we're looking at water features that are nice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's
So
move
that
on.
will be your sweet spot.
Correct. So the second strategy.
They load on facing.
Yes.
So like what we mentioned earlier, so around us you can see it's all HDB here. This plot of land now could be a pond, but on the URA master plan it's also still a residential. So in the future, you will likely still load at HDB as well. So in fact, of course, then we don't know whether they will want to load HDB or pool.
Yeah.
But if then they were to load on view kind of facing, then what do you think the sweet spot will be?
Okay, so you can see from the map over here, 922 and 924 actually looks here into the, like there's a little park over here. So if they were to be loading the facing, I will feel that this is the number 1 loading that we'll do. The number 2 loading will be the pool.
Correct.
Number 3 will be the HDB, of course. So in the aspect of if the aspect of things, if you can see this, if they really go by view, right? If they really go by view, what I will do is this. Number 1 is still go to my MRT.
So
because now it's not already view, it's not already within the view already.
Correct.
Number 2, I will buy the HDB view.
So like that, it means that likely the near MRT and HDB could be the cheaper one.
Which is actually looking at
The
this
930.
this facing.
Correct.
Okay? But of course, like I said, these are all scenarios that we play out.
Yes, we don't know.
We don't know yet. We don't know that. If they really do that, at least you know what's going on. In fact, if they're loading by view, they're very hard. I tell you, the rest are going to be expensive.
Correct. So cheapest will be the
HDB facing. Okay? So the last one. If this one I think quite straightforward. If it's a 4 to 5 bedroom unit type sweet spot, what is the unit strategy? What is the sweet spot?
Usually then of course, since after all Pinery Residences is still targeting a lot of own stay, HDB upgraders, I would say if 4 and 5 is going to be more expensive, go for the 3. Go for okay.
So we see there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually 4 and 5 is one category lah. Right? So if 4 and 5 is the most expensive, right? Okay, then the 2 definitely will be the cheapest.
Correct.
Right? This is what is happening. But if you're asking me in, like what you have said, if you're talking about Pinery, which is own stay, naturally the 3-bedroom will still be the more attractive one. But I will go for maybe the 3-bedroom compact. Because it's smaller. But that means to say, okay, imagine that we have a line over here lah. This one we did in real modern before. Remember, this is the most expensive, this is the cheapest ma. So you see so this is, imagine this part to be the rear facing. This part is the non-river, this is the rear facing. So this is actually a 2-bedroom right? This will be the 2-bedroom as we see now. This is the 5-bedroom So you see this over here will more likely be a 3-bedroom, but the compact. That is where the sweet spot will be if they were to load on the 4 and 5 bedroom.
Correct.
Okay, so now we actually been through the 3 different strategies that we also see. I think it's something that you all might want to take note and to also be careful if you're looking to Pinery as well. So on that day of the booking, right, then you can look through our slides again. Oh, sorry. Wow, I just made a stop. Okay, when we look through our slides again, right, then we'll be able to know whether what is the strategy they're adapting.
Correct. So if it's this kind, or if it's the 4 and 5, you find the block that is nearest to the MRT, the 3-bedroom compact.
Yes.
That will be quite your sweet spot to look at.
Good. Hope you all will be able to spot what you need. Okay, so next, let's go into the floor plan analysis. But come,
Commercial break.
scan time. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so same thing, any questions you all have or any other projects you guys are looking at but not sure what's the pricing strategy, etc., please feel free to reach out to us.
Or not very clear about the strategy, or you maybe don't know where is the USP, what to pick, just let us know
correct.
as well.
Don't know what to buy, got budget, no budget, let us know. We can also be able to plan something for you. At least you have clarity. I think that is something that we always do.
Alright.
For clarity, then you decide. Okay? Okay, let's move on. So our smallest is a 2-bed, 2-bath. Okay, so B1 layout, actually you realize we have quite a bit of units. We have 120 units. Okay, then B2 we have about 24. B3 we have 36. All these are actually 2-bed, 2-baths. This is of course the dumbbell layout. Then these two are more of the traditional layouts that we see over here.
I do think the 635 layout will not be the most popular because it is a bit unique, I would say. It's not a layout that we very commonly see.
I don't think in Singapore we see much units. You open the main door, right? Then the toilet is behind you.
Correct.
Yeah, this is something that is very,
you have to
very...
close the door, then you can use.
Yeah, this one quite unusual. Okay?
Then
Quite
the kitchen
unusual.
area also might be a little bit dark because then you only have like balcony
Correct.
side. The door here will be like, there's a little bit of like...
Because where the bedroom 2 is, I realize the RC latch is there, is facing this wards. If it's facing this wards, still not so bad. So this is something that we'll look at. So for the 2-bedroom, actually our top choice is 667. Why? Because you realize this is a family-driven kind of a layout where people will prefer that the bedrooms to be on the same side of things. Okay, then at least you have a proper 2-bed, 2-bath. Okay, and if you want to be able to so-called buy for investment, I will say that 667 will be easily sold out in the future. But maybe profit-wise, a bit not so much at first because end of the day the quantum is bigger.
Correct.
If you're looking into making profits, I think 627 is not bad because dumbbell efficient and actually we have a lot more units. So in the aspect of things, maybe we might be able to find something at a very good price.
Correct.
So it depends on what your needs are also.
But then when you want to sell, the competition might be a bit more also.
Correct.
So they might take slightly longer.
So strategy also different from unit to unit.
Correct.
Okay, so let's go into the 2+ study. So there's only one so-called 1 unit type of 2+ study, so nothing much to so-called talk about. But it's 72 units and actually you realize we have a tuck-in kitchen. Okay, one thing very interesting, they can actually be able to fit a 6-seater over here, which I really, really like because you realize 2-bedroom to have their own dedicated dining, right, actually will have 2 elements. Number 1, you realize it usually is a dumbbell layout.
Correct.
Number 2, they must usually have a tuck-in kitchen.
Yeah.
Because if your kitchen is here, or the kitchenette, then your dining they will actually allocate here. So this is where I feel that this layout is quite interesting as well. Plus the study also become a big plus also. Okay, but most importantly, we have 3 stacks that are located near to a USP, which is the MRT.
So developers
So-
will also know.
I think this is not bad. I don't know whether it's coincidental or not, but it's all here lah. Right, so all 6 are all here. So if let's say, for example, this one developer go a view facing, you got 3 stacks to choose. If they go for floor level, you also can choose here. If you go to 4 or 5 bedroom, also you can choose here.
Correct.
So I feel that 2+ study is a very, very good buy.
Yeah.
Okay, but of course, in terms of budget, all this later we will show you all lah. Okay, then now we go to the 3-bedroom. So you realize the 3-bedroom C1, C2, C3, in terms of layout, we have one that is actually dumbbell, the rest are more traditional. But I think the key differences that we see here is actually the entrance, which I've already circled up.
Alright. And then of course C1 will not have windows in your kitchen as well as your toilet.
Correct.
So if you prefer that, then maybe C2 or C3 might be a better choice for you.
Okay, so then we look at our top choice. I would say C3.
I also think because C3 we got both HDB and also inward facing. So similarly to the 2+ study, you have a little bit more options depending on what developers price their pricing strategy to be, and you can also then further analyze.
Okay, so this is for now because we don't know what strategy they're adopting.
Correct.
If for some reason they decide to maybe say look on the view. Look on the view. Actually, look on the view C3 also can.
Yeah, correct. Then you go
If they are going by per floor jump per se, maybe even this one will work.
low floor inward facing.
it may also work.
Correct.
So all these things are based on the booking day itself, then we will know. But one more thing I like about C3, you realize actually they have a little foyer over here, gives me a little bit more privacy. Actually, you realize although the C2 is more, it's like lesser, about maybe 10 square feet difference, but you realize the see-through over here, sometimes people really don't like it.
Especially
Like-
those who like to open their door.
Precisely. Precisely. If you open your door, then people walk past, they'll definitely see something. But if you look at here, they will just see like maybe your family photo or like, you know, maybe your keys or etc. But you can do whatever you want here that, you know, you still be able to be more comfortable lah. Okay?
Yes.
Same thing lah, also have the 6 dining table, very good.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay, now.
so this is something that is very important, okay? We want to also show you what's the price gap between integrated mix versus condo EC. Why is this important to know? Because understanding this, then we can also see whether Pinery is it really as expensive as it looks.
And
Whether
whether
Uni
it's
say
still
expensive,
worth it,
right? So we have to tell her whether it's expensive or not lah.
Okay, come we
Okay,
see between
so
Watertown.
you see Watertown was actually an integrated development. Treasure Trove is a condo.
Correct.
The price gap was 22%.
Still quite low, I would say.
I would say okay. I mean, it's quite within condo
For
is
that
fine.
convenience.
Correct. Then Vistera that you see in Yishun versus Signature at Yishun, right, it is a whooping 45%. Why? Because Signature at Signature at EC. Signature at Yishun is actually a EC.
Correct.
Then we also need to see Pinery and Revel.
Which is also an EC.
Okay, so we counted we put it very fairly. Okay, these informations are already out there. Why we waited till today to take this video? Because we also want this information out
Correct.
ASAP.
Just
Okay.
came out yesterday.
So we look at the 3-bedroom premium to be fair. So 1798. And the 3-bedroom is about 883 square feet lah. So we'll look at the deluxe over here. You can see the deluxe over here.
The
Okay.
C2, C3
So that is actually starting at 2404. Okay, so based on this, the price gap at the percentage price is about 33%.
Yes.
Okay, so we can see actually within, if it's 33%, is it still that expensive?
I would think that because at the end of the day, there will be people who really want something that is like, I go out, I really don't need a big umbrella. So I will feel that this kind of percentage difference, it would still be considered quite a safe entry price because other areas in Singapore, I have already proven that, you know, Wisteria, they still make money.
Yeah.
Watertown, they also still
Yeah.
make money. It's just how much you make
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right.
If-
So at 33%, I think Pinery will definitely still make money
Correct.
as well.
I think this 33%, we need to be very clear about whether it makes sense to pay the extra 33% or not.
Correct.
So number one you talk about is convenience. Right? I tell you, there'll just be people, right? Even the MRT is opposite, they're like, must cross road.
Yes, definitely. Must be umbrella.
So many clients,
Definitely.
you know, the end is like, you mean I must cross road, then go MRT? Very rain how?
Someone nowadays, the weather also very hot.
Yeah, then like, very hot.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who really treasure this kind of convenience. Right?
Correct.
Okay? Number two that we also want to understand is in terms of the lock-in period. Okay, so for Pinery, right, it's 4 years lah.
Correct.
Okay, from your so-called for your SSD.
So 2030,
Okay.
you can offload.
So versus you took a Revel, right, it's actually I would say 8 years. Why? Because it's 3 years built plus 5 years MOP.
So maybe 20.
So that is about 2035. 2035.
Correct.
Ours is 2030. So if you are going to be looking into 3-bedroom don't say 2-bedroom don't say like, I mean 4 years no competition if you're buying a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom you realize that that extra 5 years or 4 years that you have from where Revel is still in MOP, right, that you have 4 years to sell.
Correct. Yes.
You have 4 years to sell. That means to say your exit has to be before this 2035. If not, you have to exit after maybe 2038 when you let Revel sell first.
Yes.
So the exit of Pinery is key to whether you make a profit or not. How much profit, frankly, we cannot confirm or to promise you, but this is how we see it. Because when there's a very big influx of Revel all coming out of MOP together, you will definitely suffer because people will start to compare this. Now you realize Chinese got this saying, 没有比较没有伤害. Right? So now that Revel cannot, there's no market, nothing to compare. People come to you. Plus, I tell you, because you are mixed development, plus you are underpass to the MRT. Actually, I tell you, people will still take. I am still confident that this will make you a profit.
Definitely.
It's just about the timing, and this is something that has to be very sensitive about.
Alright. Yes. Actually, to be honest, if we look at the prices, right, even if we compare the 5-bedroom, even though yes, Pinery is at 3.5, Riviera you're entering maybe at 2.6. But we have seen recent ECs, they record profit making of a 5-bedroom can go up to like 1.7 million. So let's say even if they make 1.7 million, you still make about 700 to 800,000 for a 5-bedroom. So at the end of the day, actually, if they do sell even higher, then if you do choose to exit maybe after them at 2038, you can then maybe even make more as well.
Yeah.
So
and don't forget, end of the day, we are still a full EC.
Correct.
So our advantage to me, if I can, I will exit before 2035. In fact, I 2030 take key, right? I stay 2 years old.
Then you sell.
I showed already. Then now I got new opportunity. I sell.
Yes.
Riviera will have to just look at us and like cannot do anything because this is the arrangement And also one more thing you realize to buy into Riviera EC is very, 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 very difficult.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, because they have restrictions, they have like income ceiling caps, they have your loan caps, they are also looking whether you're a first timer, second timer. So there are a lot more restrictions. So and the timeline is actually longer. So if you're someone who just wants to free up and have more opportunity cost, or rather to free up opportunity cost, right?
Correct.
Pinery definitely is the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is some part that we
sell.
want to be able to tell you. Okay, next. So look at the 3-bedroom premium. You can see sizes gradually they are increasing sizes. The shape and size also frankly the same. The only key difference is the entrance which we have talked about.
Correct. So all come with home shelter, all come with WC.
Yes.
So definitely HDB upgraders, this will be something that they will appeal to also.
So our recommendation is C4, the smaller one. Then you might be saying, well, just now you say the got entrance one good lah. Just now you say it's one good lah. End of the day, it's still down to pricing. It's still down to pricing. And if you realize if all 3 layouts are the same and the only thing you're paying for is for the entrance, right? I think you won't. Will you?
No, I will just go
I'll just do
990.
this lah. So this is where our top 3-bedroom premium top choice is.
Yes.
Okay, so the 3-bedroom plus study. Frankly, you can see also like that one. Okay, but also come with a study. But I think it's very special because the study is actually in the master.
Yes.
And these dotted lines that you see here, that means to say the developer never built the wall.
Yeah.
Why is this also good? Because if you need to tear it down, you don't have to do it anymore. Okay, it's already done for you. If you want to erect one partition wall, also not difficult.
Easier to put
Correct.
than to hack.
Correct. So that's why in the aspect of things, I feel that this layout also make a lot of sense. 1055 square feet. And the best thing is we have stacks that are actually near our USB as well.
Correct. And then both HDB as well as inward facing also.
Correct. Okay, next. Then the 4-bedroom. This is the smallest of the 4-bedroom, 1141 square feet. You can actually see one thing that I really like about this is that although the so-called the living room is not the most generous that we see, you can fit an 8-seater over here. At actually only 1141 square feet. This is actually very rare. Okay, so this is something I feel that is very, very nice as well. And of course, I feel that this store also quite nice. 1 to 10 also can tear down also.
Correct. They make it dual entrance.
Yes.
Or bigger dining area.
Yes.
Also can be done.
Yes. Then of course the 4-bedroom plus study, we have 3 different layouts, or rather to say we have 3 different entrances because essentially they look the same. Okay.
Just in
so it's just which one you will prefer. But or rather to say, I will say what is the prices that we will see over there lah. So the top choice, of course, is the smaller one because I think it makes the most sense.
But it's nice also. Then the study is in your living area. Then you can really choose like.
So now the study is here. So you want to do up the study, you actually can. If you don't want, it opens up as a very big living area as well.
Correct.
Okay. Last of not more, we have also in the 4-bedroom series the 4-bedroom Lux plus study. So this one is the Lux one. Very zai one.
All the problems that you always have.
What problem I have?
Every time he also say if he got so many children, then they ask him which one. I want my own toilet.
Wrong.
Now you can.
You must ask like that. So imagine you have 3 children.
3 children.
Then right?
I don't have.
Maybe soon Then you stay this layout. 4-bedroom. Good right? Right.
Every child got their own bedroom.
Yes. So you have your own bedroom, toilet. Your children stay here. Then 3 of them every day go school. Every morning they fight.
6 a.m. all go together.
Then you also have to wake up. Right? because they all like that. Then individually, Chinese New Year or somewhere lah, they got frustrated. Then they come to you and say, Daddy, Mommy, I want my own toilet. I tell you, nowadays the kids will ask you for something like that. They don't just want their room already, they also want toilet also. Kids, if you see this, I'm sorry, because that's what other kids tell me. Okay? So what will you do if you're like that?
No choice. I have to buy
prior to buying lah. I mean, you cannot be, you see this and you just buy
one
right?
additional toilet already.
Right. Will you just immediately say, just buy something?
No choice. You all use the WC.
You all try to cycle, right? Then later the kids will say, my mommy don't love me. No, it's not.
Everyone the
no,
same.
It's not. But now, this will solve all your problems.
We have some more on
That's
seat.
how you flow it.
Very good, very good.
So you see, what's interesting here is that now your 2 children can actually be sharing one toilet. So one less not say burden, one less person fighting for the toilet. Then you got one more guy that can go for this toilet.
Correct.
And you have your own toilet. Can I say actually this will also help to reduce the time of the waiting? So this is where you realize actually the extra toilet with this feature that we see here actually give us that extra convenience, especially morning rush. I'm not worried about the night. At night time, everybody is chill, can relax and slowly. But the fact is that it's morning, then I just wake up, I need to scramble for work. Then I got 2 other guys in front of me queuing up.
Correct.
That's inconvenience lah, I would say.
Your stomach ache.
Yes, stomach ache. So at least now, we actually save up the burden also. If these 2 are done, you can still have an spare toilet to go. So this is only one. Only got one of this layout only, so nothing much to really compare about. This is just for luxury, The last one, this is our 5-bedroom.
But this one, surprisingly, they actually didn't do the Jack and Jill kind of toilet in between the bedrooms. They actually choose to have the other 3 go share the bath 3 in that sense. So in that sense, maybe between D4 and the 4-bedroom lux and the 5-bedroom lux, which one will you go for?
If I don't need the extra bedroom, I'll go for the 4.
Correct.
The 4-bedroom lux.
Yeah. Because the 4-bedroom lux actually with the study, it might feel like your living dining area is a little bit bigger also.
Actually, it will be. I mean, we don't have the measurements per se, but if you can see just based on this, right? I feel that even if I take this wall over here, it's quite a hassle because I still have a very long beam here.
Yes.
Right? It's very long here, so I cannot be able to do a full in this manner. I may not want it.
Yeah.
And if I were to buy a 5-bedroom, if it's loading by 4, if it's loading by unit type, then I will just avoid the 5.
Correct.
Right? So this one we also have to see. But of course, the 5 bedrooms, most of the time we know that it's for people who really, really need the 5 bedrooms. Bigger families, per se. So naturally, this is something that they always will like. But I thought one thing they can have done better, maybe do a junior master over here.
Yeah.
So at least the corridor here can save a little bit of space. Okay, but of course, maybe they are restricted also lah.
But anyway, this one also only got 1 stack.
There's
so
only 1 stack.
Who really need it, it will still fly.
Yes. Okay, so this is all that we have for today. If you do have any questions or you have any doubts or you're not sure whether Pinery can buy, how to choose down to the unit type or any other projects that you have questions about, please feel free to reach out to us. Okay, the press time, you can just press. Okay,
if not feedback, we appreciate them as well.
Feedback, please. Every time going click on my comments is empty. I'm almost going to comment myself already.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
One last thing. How much percentage do you think Pinery will sell?
I am quite positive. I feel like at least 85 to 90.
85 or 90. Give me a specific number.
88.
Okay.
How many percent do you think Pinery Residences will sell?
I feel it might go maybe 91%.
It's still also positive.
Okay, so we have a side bet.
Correct.
We will announce it.
Preview starts Saturday. We will actually know our results on 28 March.
Yes. Stay tuned to our next video while we update you. Follow. You can actually go to our Instagram. If you have, actually it's in our description. You also can find out who won the poll. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you,
guys.
and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.